Hello everyone, welcome to Worlds Apart Fitness. My name is Shane.
And I'm Andrew.
And today, if you think you can't work your arms out without a gym, you're wrong.
Welcome to No Gym, No Problem. Let's get started.
So guys, attacking the first thing, most people think that if you don't have equipment at home, that you cannot work out your biceps. And guys, that is totally false. If you do have equipment, that's great, but we're going to show you what you can do, or an alternative if you don't.
Now, if you live in a house, which you probably do, if you have a computer or a phone, you probably have a broom to keep your house clean. Now, this broom right here is going to be used as a bar, and all you need is your broom and a buddy. So what you're going to have your friend do is you're going to have him put pressure on the middle of your bar, and you're going to curl this bar as he's putting pressure on it. Now, the more weight that he actually pushes down, the more resistance it's going to put on, and that will in turn build more muscle using just a broom.
And as you guys notice, when he curls up, he still can get his isometric peak contraction at the top. So he's not losing anything as long as he goes down slow with it, as long as I still apply pressure, then he's fine and he's still getting his workout in even without weights.
So the next muscle we are going to be working are your triceps. Now, using two foldable chairs, as you can see here, we're going to be performing dips on some emulated parallel bars.
So what we're going to do, guys, is obviously we're going to get in position like this. We're going to elevate our feet from the ground. We're going to have our arms kind of straight like this. Now what we want to do is we want to obviously go down slow and explode up. The key is to not lock your elbows because we're working the lateral or the side of our tricep. And we're just going to kind of come up straight like this. You're also working a little bit of the back of your tricep and the long head, but you'll mainly feel it on the sides, otherwise known as your lateral tricep heads. So the key is obviously to go to failure. You're going to go down slow and then explode up. So I'll do a few for example. I'm going to come up like this. A mistake I made there a little bit though, just so I can point out, because everyone makes mistakes, is if you lean forward, you will start to feel it a little bit in your anterior deltoid in your shoulder. So try to kind of keep straight and come up and down to avoid using other muscle groups to help out.
Okay, so the next workout we're going to do, again, it's going to work the triceps, but this is the regression to those parallel bar dips that I was talking about earlier.
He's going to fully extend his legs out. That way he can use his legs as support when he goes down. And as he goes down, he's still working the same muscle, still a little bit of that long head, getting that side lateral in. It's a little bit easier for him because now he has a little bit of his body weight to help with his momentum as he goes up and down. So if you cannot perform the tricep dips with your legs crossed in the air, with your legs elevated, then this is a good workout for you. Just notice something, he's using two chairs here. I highly advise you use both, because if you use one, it could put your arms in danger. It could be very painful at times, and you could injure yourself, especially if you have like a little bit of like a wider wingspan. So just for the safety of your own arms, use two chairs. It's effective, and just go up and down like he did. Okay guys, now we are inside, and we are inside because I'm going to show you something you can do if you want to go invest in a pull-up bar. You can get them at Walmart for I think like 10, 15 bucks, something like that. They're really cheap at Walmart. I highly advise getting this equipment because you'll be able to work out your back, which we will show you in another video, but today is arms. So I'm going to show you a couple of bicep workouts you can do with this bar. Now first up, you're going to want to of course put your hands right here in chin-up position, and then what you're going to do now is you're going to obviously come up and come back down slow. But if you want to add more compound movement and get a little more flexion in your body to do more, what I want you to do is you're going to put your arms here, and now I don't want you to have links in your body. And links, like strength links, basically is where like you're loose in certain areas like your legs. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up here and you're going to stick your legs out and you're going to flex them. And when you do that, you'll notice that your abs, your core is going to fire off as well. And so you're going to come up and you come down, and you're going to come up and you come down, and you want to do like up, fast, down, slow, up, fast, down, slow. Now what this is going to do, guys, is this obviously it's going to flex more parts of your body, and what that will do is it'll give you more strength to keep going and to get a couple more reps in, but also it'll also get your abs incorporated a little more. So if you want to work your abs indirectly with not direct ab training, but just like incorporate another training, this is a great way. Now another thing I want to show you is another way to really help build your biceps eccentrically, meaning feeling the negative, is to come here. You're going to come up, right? Keep those legs flexed though, obviously. You're going to come down real slow. And you're going to feel this, guys. It's an eccentric overload of your biceps. You're just going to come down real slow. And those are a couple more ways to work. Okay guys, so these were some of the different arm exercises that we showed you that you can perform at home if you do not have access to a gym. Now, taking all these exercises, if you wanted to put them into a whole workout, which is kind of the goal of doing it, then you can start whatever you want. I start with the bicep curls. Now, if you don't have a buddy to do the broom exercise, then I highly advise investing into a pull-up bar that we showed you inside, so you can do eccentric overload, and so you could do the chin-ups to build your biceps. If you do have a friend, then if he's willing to add resistance, that's cool. But right after that, you can move into your tricep dips. They can be assisted or non-assisted, whatever you want. You repeat that for how many sets as you want. Now, most people might have a question of how many sets should you do, how many reps. I will explain that in a whole other video down the line of what I think you should do sets and reps. Personally, me, I think you should go to failure every time, because high intensity and maximum performance effort is what leads to the best muscle. So you should just go until you feel the failure, and then keep going as how many sets until. So for example, I would say I'm doing my tricep dips assisted here. I would go until I can't anymore, until I just can't push up anymore, and then I would go, say, inside and do my bicep chin-ups until I can't feel anymore. And if I could repeat another set, I would, but it's all about going until you feel like you're done. That expression, guys, don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done.
Alright, so mind you, you don't have to do these if you have, say, a calisthenics gym right around the corner like we do. We have a park and it just has all the equipment that I personally use. Now, this is just a bunch of stuff that you can do given that you don't have access to that or, say, a gym. So everything here, it will all work the same way. It's just a little bit more makeshift. But in the long run, we're all trying to build muscle, and this is just one of those ways.
This is a great way, guys, if you don't have anything. Now, don't worry if you do want to see those calisthenics videos. There will be those coming. He will definitely be on those. And for those of you that have been waiting for me to get in the gym, I will be there very shortly. This is just something for the people that don't really have much to work with. We just wanted to give this to you guys. There will be definitely more of these coming for No Gym, No Problem. More home workouts, more in-gym workouts. Everything's coming. This is just the start. And yeah, hopefully if you guys have any questions, please leave them for us. We'll be happy to answer them. We hope you enjoyed this. We hope you can really make a good workout out of this. We will definitely be going over what muscle groups to go with what soon too, so don't worry. We will answer all of your questions. I'm Shane.
And I'm Andrew.
Welcome to Worlds Apart Fitness. This was No Gym, No Problem.